home to Brno, where he worked tirelessly as a composer, and he also
For that, I like to listen to a little classical music from time to time as I get older. Yeah. Another Sunday afternoon, just got out of church. Yeah, to those of you who are into prayer, we're Christians and stuff, religious people, I appreciate some prayers. Church I've been going to the last 2 years, 3 years actually, I think. I've been going to regularly. A number of people in the church have been struck down with this COVID, and one of them has died, and was not a real old man. He was in his 50s. In fact, that wedding I went to, the dad of the people that got married, the dude's dad, he just died. So that's an unfortunate thing, and if you could lift them up in prayer, it'd be great. I've been going to another church in the meantime, and as you know, I myself got COVID earlier this year and got really sick. I felt like I was going to die. Let's just say that for about a week I did. So anyway, on that note, I just wanted to get that out of the way before I moved into the meat of the topic here that I want to discuss today. You know, on Facebook, what I've liked to do is I like to kind of experiment and, conduct social experiments of sorts and post stuff that's kind of inflammatory just to see where things head. And let me start this all off by telling you about another Greek mythology character, one named Pandora. It was this girl who received this gift of a box for, I believe it was her birthday, and she was instructed by the gift giver, not to make this too drawn out, but the one giving her this gift told her not to open it, because if you opened it, all the ills of the world would, all sorts of bad things, and all the ills of the world would be let loose. And well, she didn't know that, but curiosity, let's just say, got the best of her, and she had to open that box. She just had to, like a typical kid. You tell them not to do something, they're eventually going to do it, just because curiosity will get the best of them. That's just human nature. But anyway, to make this kind of quick, she ended up opening the box, and all the evils and ills of the world were spread throughout the world. So anyways, where I'm getting at with this is a lot of my posts, I like to post about various things, various social ills, cultural ills, and I try to take a look at it from a panoramic perspective, meaning multiple different types of I don't just get one source. I try to get as many sources and look at it from as many angles as I can. Like in this case with culture, you got to look at it from the white working class like me, or the urban blacks, or the Hispanics, or whatever, Asians, the people that have been here for generations, the people that are immigrants, because those things all affect where we're at now and what's going on now. And you can't just brush them off, You can ignore them, but that doesn't mean it's going to go away. And I've even seen in the Bible studies and men's groups I've been to in person, I brought this up. I've made a point of bringing this up, and it has not been well received, and it's been ignored. And I even see on Facebook when I've made comments about this, a lot of times the ones that come after me the hardest in my comment thread are guys. You know, when I say anything about single moms, when I offer I try to offer a balanced and fair critique of what's going on, and this is a problem. How about that? I'll just summarize it like that. This is a problem, and it's not going anywhere, and it needs to be addressed. You know, and calling me names, you know, that's another thing. These guys, they don't address my question. They just call me an idiot or a coward or make some kind of personal attack. Ad hominem, that's what you call it. An ad hominem attack or straw man, where you try to knock down, you try to go after something else rather than what the person is presenting. You try to distract from the issue, you know, that when it needs to be talked about. And nobody's debunked me. And you can't debunk somebody when, well, that's the thing. You can't debunk somebody when you haven't addressed their question. I mean, and, you know, and this is a problem in Christian circles as well. Big problem. And I brought it up in Christian men's groups, and it hasn't gotten addressed. And again, it's kind of, you know, it's, to me, that's what I feel I've done on Facebook and real life. I've opened Pandora's box by bringing up this issue, I guess. It's opening Pandora's box. It's opening all the ills and all the problems, I think, that are currently stemming, you know, the dysfunctions that are currently stemming from this root cause. You know, we know the court system is biased in favor of single mothers. We know that it's men that almost always get accused of rape or sexually inappropriate contact. You know, we know the media is pushing this anti-male, especially anti-heterosexual male narrative on all the main networks. I can't really throw statistics at you right now, but it's there. It's been going on for a long time. To those of us who are red-pilled, it's as clear as day. And the Christian men have to, you know, they don't want to address this issue. They want to do the either, like I said, they'll ad hominem, they'll call you names, or they'll make straw man arguments in order to avoid answering your question. And again, I got to go back to what I found from my own research, you know, because I've read and researched this topic, and like I said, I've looked at it from a panoramic perspective, and it's the blacks and the whites here in America that are at the bottom rung of the economic ladder now. I mean, and you guys are fighting the worst among yourselves. You guys are at each other's throats. This race war, that's what it's about, you guys. And you guys have been the most influenced by the feminism movements. Are you seeing a pattern here? Is it just me? I know I'm not really all that bright, but you know, I have a way of, after a while, seeing a pattern and then just saying, okay, that happened, therefore this might be the problem. I mean, I'm just saying. You know, take it for what it is. Go ahead and call me an idiot if you want. Doesn't solve the problem. It's still staring you in the face when you wake up every day. So, in essence, opening Pandora's box is not altogether a bad thing. So, that's all I have. Till next time. Because at the end of the day,